What's going on, guys? I'm SimpleSimon, and just when I thought there was a lull in events, mate, card events are just popping up left, right, and center. Today's one, I didn't even catch on my calendar. This one snuck up on me. I think heard about it for the first time like a couple of weeks ago, just after I posted my last calendar update. And just in case you don't know what I'm talking about, if you guys want to know where all the hottest events are every weekend, go to my YouTube homepage, go to the post tab, click on that and scroll down, and you'll see that I do posts where I update the events that are happening in Melbourne, so do check that out. But today's event is called Collector's Choice. Now it is advertised as a trading card show. I don't know if there's going to be much else beyond trading cards, but I wasn't planning on going this week. In fact, the last 2 weeks I was going to take off because after the Monster Size Toy Fair, it was a big weekend. I needed a break, and then last week there was 2 card events on, and I decided, you know what, they're going to cancel each other out, and I'm just going to take the week off, which is really nice actually. But I do enjoy making content. So today I happen to be going to my friend's house later to watch the UFC pay-per-view, and he lives out kind of that way where this event is. So I thought, you know what, before I go to his place, I may as well drop past and check out this Collector's Choice. So that's where we're going today. Let's go.
Quick shout out to my Siminions. Your support is greatly appreciated. If you're interested in exclusive members only videos, extended episodes of The Noob, and exclusive emojis, hit the join button to find out more about channel membership. But remember, your membership is not required. The best way to support the channel is by liking and commenting on videos.
All right, so it's an interesting venue. Sarah called me while I was on the way to say that she saw people posting videos of the event and how it was a really small room and it's absolutely packed. So I drove past just before and it was absolutely popping. It was like a party in this tiny venue. So should be interesting. Let's do this.
Alright, so this wasn't the first trading card show I'd ever been to, but it was the first time I'd gone to a small trading card show. This is kind of like the card version of Yarraville Comic and Toy Fair. You know, it's at a smaller venue, but look how many people there are. It was crazy. I felt like I just walked into an underground fight club. And before I decided to fight my way through to a table so I can get some footage, I thought I'd have a chat to the gentleman who put on this event, whose name was Alex.
You guys see I'm with Alex, the organizer of the event. Mate, what made you want to do something like this?
The simple premise is more card shows are better. So I think it's great to just have a community event, have everyone along today, which is great. We've got a great mixture of sports, TCG, a little bit of everything. So great turnout, as you can see. So it's fantastic for everyone, yeah.
And that's what you're into? That's your passion, is cards?
Yeah, cards, yeah. Sport is my main thing. I'm trying to get into the Pokemon space, a lot to learn. But yeah, look, collectibles is just such a great thing, I think, for everyone. It brings so much of the community together, and I think that, as you can see, everyone's here together, and that's the most important thing at the end of the day. So mainly want to run it for more shows, the better, yeah.
Yeah, because this one snuck up on me. I have this little list of events that I put out for people, and I didn't actually notice this one until like a couple of weeks ago, so that's good. Snuck up. But what's your future plans, man? So obviously this one's obviously a success from, I just got here, but it looks like a success.
Yep.
Well, what's the plan for the future, mate?
Oh, definitely, I think, Simon, the biggest thing would be you can go to a bigger space. I mean, we turned down a lot of vendors, unfortunately, due to the space we had available, so we're lucky now. We've had a great turnout. Everyone's really invested in this, and I think we've got an opportunity to grow into something bigger. So I'd like to run a couple of years. So yeah, we'll look for bigger and better things, but it's a great starting point. I think I'm just so lucky to have a great set of vendors, everyone that's attended, which is massive thanks to them. But yeah, so on to many more, hopefully.
Awesome. Well, congrats on your first successful show, mate.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Alright, so shout out to Alex for having a chat. Mate, he nailed that interview. No ums, no ahs. I didn't even have to edit that interview. He was an absolute pro. Alright, so let's check out what the event had to offer. Now, if you're watching my videos for the first time, have your phone handy, because if you see something that you like, I do my best to try to get the table names like Cooper's Cards and Collectibles here, who had a bunch of cool sports cards, wrestling cards, UFC cards. And if you're watching this and wishing that you were at this event, don't worry, we're about to talk to some people and plug some upcoming card shows, and one of them is this coming Monday.
Are you not
mate.
selling today?
No.
Are you a customer today?
I'm on the other side of the table.
Get out
but
of
I've already
town.
made a lot of money since I've been here.
Any events coming up, mate? You got anything planned coming up?
Yarraville? The 14th of September.
Isn't there something next Monday?
Oh, yes.
This
The
guy.
trade night.
This guy. I'm trying to help you out here, bro. Here you go. On a Monday night. So this video will come out Wednesday, which means it'll be the Monday coming, right?
Yes.
Here you go. Tell us.
Great night.
Plug it. Plug it.
So how about this? Jack was too shy to plug his own event, his first ever event. So he told me to come over and speak to some of his boys who would plug his show on his behalf. But I don't know if you guys remember, just a few weeks ago in Geelong, Jack plugged his show perfectly. So let's go flashback to Geelong a few weeks ago.
Well, we've got a free trade night on the 25th of August. We're going to throw on 3 pizzas for everyone, a giveaway of a White Flare ETB.
Oh.
We're going to do a $2 raffle tickets for Black Bolt and White Flare, and it's going to be a really good night.
Mate, you see my videos all the time, mate. So these guys got to do with your event
James is giving some free donations away for it.
for the event. Yeah, all right. Yeah. So tell us what's happened. What can we expect from Jack's first show?
I think it's going to be a very nice community night, full of food, full of joy, full of giveaways, just beautiful vibes.
Yeah. So I'm not coming for the Pokemon cards. I'm coming for the food.
That's fine. I'll buy you a nice pizza.
There's
Whatever you
pizza.
want.
Whoa, did you guys hear that? Jack just said he'd buy me whatever pizza I want. I got proof there, right? Let's hear it one more time.
That's fine. I'll buy you a nice pizza.
There's
Whatever you
pizza.
want.
There you go. There's the evidence. So if you're watching this, Jack, I want a large Supreme. You know, the one that's got like everything on it, except no pineapple. I don't want pineapple. Now, don't get me wrong. I love pineapple, but on my pizza, I don't like pineapple on my pizza. Anyway, back to the boys.
Oh, okay. There you
Two
go.
birds, one stone, yeah. 25th of August.
All right, get down there, boys.
I'll be there. I'll be
Excellent.
there.
And these guys have got a nice event coming up, Flex's Paradise.
Flex
Oh, you guys are running that?
Yes.
In Thomastown, is it?
Yeah, that's
there
it.
You go.
Nice. Yeah, yeah.
I should be coming to that
So,
one. Hopefully.
we'll support each other, and we'll be there to support you.
Oh, well, let's plug that show. Yeah, tell us about
Yeah,
Collectors. Is that your first show?
Yeah, it's our first show, Chris and I's first show, and a couple other boys too. There's George as well there, actually. George is helping us too with the
Awesome.
Flex
And
Paradise.
what can people expect from at Collectors Paradise?
So we're gonna have so one of the things we're gonna have at Collectors Paradise is something for the vendors as well. We're gonna have a vendor refreshment area for them, trade lounge for the customers. We're also gonna have some food at the front and a galore of vendors from anything from sports cars to Pokemon.
Wicked. Look forward to it. I'll be there.
Thank you.
So there you have it, guys. If you need a card fix this month, there's a couple of upcoming events for you, and one of them has free pizza. Alright, so we're almost 8 minutes into this video, and I've barely shown you guys around, so let's take a look at some cards. You got some AFL cards here. I used to collect AFL cards. I love when they mix sports with Pokemon too. It's an interesting mix. And let me ask you Pokemon collectors something. Is catching Pokemon a sport? Hey, it's my homie B-Dog Rips. Give us a thumbs up, mate. Yeah, and show us what you got. He had some really cool cards on his table. Got some nice UFC cards there. He had some basketball as well, and also Dragon Ball, which was very different than the other stuff I saw at this event. This table here belongs to Dion, the one and only J Swish Collectibles. And he knows what I like, so he wanted to show me some stuff that he knew that I would appreciate.
What's in here, Jay Swish? Is this the secret stash?
No, secret stash. So these are the Street Fighter. So that's gold out of 10. Crack
wow.
ice and all that. So these are all based on the Street Fighter 4 artwork.
Wow. Oh yeah, that's sick.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm gonna start buying cards all the time. That's cool.
I had a good chat to the dude from Melbourne Cartel. That sounds like some serious business. They're on Whatnot, but he also happened to be a big UFC fan, and he was nice enough to share some of his awesome cards. Look at that Conor McGregor card. That's a sick card. You guys know I collect playing cards as well. I used to have that Jordan card back in the day. I didn't catch the dude's name, but he was nice enough to show me all these awesome signed Alex Volkanovski cards. The Great! How good is that card? That's pretty sweet. You gotta support your fellow Aussie fighters, and not only is he an Australian fighter, he's one of the greatest of all time. And shout out to the crew from Mr. Jack's Cards. Next time I see these guys, I'm gonna have to chat to Jack because he's like a kid running this stuff, like an entrepreneur in trading cards. And I had a little bit of a chat with them. I was curious about these cases, and they were showing me that you can actually put your graded cards in these. It's like a protector for your slab, which is also a protector. There's one there in action, but yeah, that was super cool to see. JVS Collectibles here. I've been seeing these guys at all the shows as well. Something that actually really fascinates me about the card scene is all the wheeling and dealing and the trading, all the what's your best price and will you do this for that, checking eBay prices and last solds. It's just a very fascinating culture at the moment. How good is this shot? Oh, that is smooth. You'd think I took this with a drone, but nope, it's just my average length arms. And where there are cards, there is always the Uwu crew from Uwu Mart. Always busy as usual, and I had a good flick through their binder here. I was actually on the hunt for something. I was sent on a Pokemon card mission, but you'll find out a little bit more about that a bit later. But here I am, trying to fit in and flick through binders like I know what I'm looking at. Look, $100 card there. I captured this beautiful moment here of John doing a deal with a customer, and Uwu Mart customers always leave happy. Look at that smile. You created that smile, John. Hey, look, it's Winnie the Pooh. So I finally reached the Pokemon card corner, and look how busy this place was. I can't move. If you've been patiently sitting there waiting for Pokemon card footage, well, here you go. Something I noticed, which was kind of interesting, was the first half of the place I went through was mostly sports cards. And then I made my way to the other half of this place, and it was mostly Pokemon cards. It was like they divided it into the Pokemon half, and then the trading card half, and then the people who do both kind of in the middle. So obviously the Pokemon card section was packed. As you can see, that's the Pokemon card section. And I'm not saying that the sports section was dead, but it just wasn't as busy. Boys, what are we on the hunt for today? What are we doing? What are we looking for?
We're going to look for some cute Pokemon cards.
Cute Pokemon cards?
Literally anything cute. That's all we're aiming for today.
Is that what, like the type of cards you collect? Cute?
Just cute.
Super cute and uwu.
Just cute.
Very good.
That's
Thanks,
it.
boys. Now, Collector's Alley, that's a store I don't think I've ever seen at a show. And I noticed they had comic books on their banner there. They didn't bring any, but I was curious because these guys brought more than just cards. They had manga, and I didn't know mangas had foil covers. That's pretty cool. They also brought some collectibles like pop vinyls and these little keychains. That's cute. It's a cat with a knife. Just in case you're blind and you couldn't see that. That cat looked blind though. But look, they also had Chase Funko Pop, so yeah, it was cool to see something a little bit different. And look at this, it looked like all kinds of illegal activity was going on there. And I was about to try to be funny on camera, and then I realized, oops, I think something important is happening right now. So they were actually doing a raffle. They did a bunch of raffle drawings that day. Every person who bought a ticket got a raffle ticket. And this was actually the 4th drawing of the day, and I was all prepared to win just like I did at the Sunbury Trading Card Show, but spoiler alert, I didn't win. So it was a pretty small venue, so it didn't take long for me to, I guess, complete my lap of the place. So I thought I'd just do one last lap and get some footage of a few more tables. Look at that, 50 cents. Wait a sec, 50 cents. And here I am again, pretending to flick through cards just for footage, and then holy crap, is that a Kobe Bryant signed card? Hey, rest in peace, Hulk Hogan. So by this time, it was well into the afternoon. This was probably after 1 p.m. now, and the place was still popping off. So I thought I'd get a little bit more Pokemon content for all the Pokemon card peeps before I left, and then showed you my haul. What? I bought something? Maybe I did. Now, while I was flicking through this folder, I noticed all these gaps, and I'm assuming that means you've had a good day out. If you're the vendor, that is. Hey, check it out. It's the famous Pocket Walrus collectibles. I had to flick through their famous binders. And look, they're all like $1 and things. This is like flicking through a comic book dollar bin, but it's Pokemon cards. How good's this 0.5 shot, by the way? I should have filmed all the binders like this the whole time. Now, what I've learnt about Pocket Walrus collectibles and their famous binders is people love the way they organise their binders. So in case you've never seen them, I thought I'd take you on a tour. So they've got categories like the Cute Collector's Corner, Pikachu and Pals, Cute Mousy Friends, and words I've never seen or heard of before. So I'm pretty sure these binders are sorted by artist. Is there an artist called Whisker? And then I went over to check out how Uwu sort their binders. They got Japanese and what the hell is a chonky English? And that was my day at the first ever Collector's Choice Trading Card Show. Make sure you give these guys a follow on Instagram to stay up to date with all their upcoming events. And don't go anywhere just yet, there's still plenty more video to come. Because I bought my first graded card from this show.
Alright, I am done. That was a fun event. I'm sure I'll say it in the narration part. But being in this tiny little warehouse, being so crowded, it just felt like I was part of this underground club, you know? Yeah, the card scene's crazy. Like, it's just so many people. It's just like the in thing. So for me, obviously, I don't know what I'm looking at when I'm flicking through Pokemon cards. The sports cards are a little bit more relatable because, you know, when I was young, I used to collect sports cards or basketball cards, I guess. But it's cool to see some stores that also brought just a couple of extra little things. So, but I did buy some stuff, not just for Sarah. I ended up buying me something too. I'm a full-fledged hashtag card guy now. So today's plan was I've got to go to my mates to watch UFC, but he's on a Tinder date, so I'm kind of waiting for him to call me to say he's done. So I'm probably going to get some food. I don't know whether or not I should take you guys along with me before I show you what I picked up. Yeah, let's just do that.
So my food destination was the Preston Market. I used to come here weekly back when I used to live out this way, but it's been a long time, so I do like to revisit when I get a chance. I spotted this Bruce Lee signature. That can't be legit, right? Just in the middle of Preston Market? I don't know if that's legit. Anyway, when it comes to food, Preston Market has all kinds of options, all kinds of choices, all types of cuisines, like Borex. This is where I discovered Borex, but if that's not your thing, they've got Sri Lankan food, they've got taco trucks, they've got big ass dim sims. When it comes to food, Preston Market is your oyster. Does that make sense?
Alright, I got me some food. I was very good. Normally when I come to Preston here, I can't help myself. My favorite pho place is just there, but I didn't get it. I thought I'll get food from the market. It's cheaper and I can get more of it. So I got myself a Borek, a spicy lamb Borek. These are awesome. It's still hot. Oh, so good. Yeah, that's good. It's just like, it's like a Middle Eastern thing, I think. Just bread with little minced lamb inside. And then the other thing I got, just to keep it simple, was some big ass South Melbourne dim sims. Can't go wrong with a big ass dim sim, can you?
A few moments later.
Oh, all right, I am fed. A lot of near accidents in this car park here while I'm sitting here sweating away eating my dimmies. All right, I picked up a couple things. Firstly, gifts, of course. Not for me though. Giselle from Uwu Mart had a gift for Sarah. So those guys are always spoiling us with a little, what is it, pocket friends. That's this little Pop Mart mystery figs. So Sarah loves those. So thank you to Giselle and John for that. And then I wanted to buy something from their stall. So Sarah sent me on a mission today. Oop, people are about to walk past and see me recording. Yes, I'm recording myself. So Sarah sent me on a mission today and said, find a $10 card from John and Giselle that I would like. And she's like, you can choose it, send me a photo to see if I've got it. And I was like, if I send you a photo, then it's not a surprise, but also don't want her to double up. So I ended up picking up a card that I thought she might think is cute. So Sarah collects Sylveon and cute cards, as she likes to say. So I bought her, oh my God, I got like 1,000 business cards that I've been collecting over the last few weeks of events. So I got her this card. The Pokemon itself kind of looks like a cat. I can't tell you what the name of the Pokemon is because this card's in Japanese, but that was the card I chose for Sarah. John was telling me about the Pokemon. That's a very sassy little thing. And then I bought something from B-Dog. B-Dog. When I've been going to these card events recently, you know, like I said, sports cards is probably a little bit more appealing to me, or something I guess I understand a bit more because I used to collect basketball cards when I was a kid. And when I went to Hobby Hangout, in that vlog, if you saw that, I made it like a mission to try to see if I could find cards that interested me for me to make a card purchase. And I bought some UFC cards. So B-Dog had some sick cards and I was just like, these seem cheap. Like apparently when it comes to cards, it's all got to do with the grading company.
So PSA, I think, is the one you want, right? And they're worth more if they're graded in a PSA. Same with comic books. You got CGC, obviously is the thing of a book's graded in CGC slab. It's normally worth more money. Same idea, but he had a whole bunch of these cards for like 50, 60 bucks. And I was like, that seems like pretty good, you know? And I'm not a card guy, so I could care less about the grading company. Even in comic books, like, yeah, CGC slabs look nicer, but at the end of the day, I couldn't care less. I just think collectibles look nice when they're graded. And especially a card, like a card you can't even, like, you know, it's not like you're like a comic book, you know, people don't like slapping comic books because you can't read it after that, right? So I bought a UFC card, a graded UFC card off B-Dog. So shout out to B-Dog Rips. There's his business card. Give him a follow. He, I don't see him at too many events. I actually asked him if he's got anything coming up and he said no. He might take the rest of the year off and just focus online. Oh, he does Whatnot too, there you go. So check out B-Dog Rips. A big shout out, I purchased my first graded UFC card. Ooh, look at that. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. He had a whole bunch of Robert Whittaker cards. So I was torn between two, you know, legendary Aussie fighters, but JDM, Jack Della Maddalena, is a great fighter, current UFC champion. So I picked that up and it's graded. I don't actually know, what's this grading company? Arc Grading. So yeah, that's probably why the price is probably a little bit lower than, I don't know how much these things go for, but that's a cool card. And now I'm officially a card guy. And that's it. I'm still waiting for my mate to call me to let me know his Tinder date's over. So hopefully that means it's going well. I might just go down to Northland now and hang out for a bit, you know, be a bit of a mall rat like I used to be when I was a kid. If you guys enjoyed this video, I'll leave all the links for Collector's Choice. Give them a follow, stay up to date on their upcoming events. It was nice to meet Alex. And of course, if you're new to the channel and you haven't seen my vlogs before and you want to see more of the events and shops and things that I go to, there'll be a playlist in the description with all the vlogs that I do. And also, again, if you want to find out about upcoming events, go to my YouTube homepage, click on the post tab and look for the post for the SimpleVerse calendar where I update quite regularly. So that's it. If you guys are still watching, I appreciate you. And until next time, I'm Simple Simon. Tell your friends and keep it simple.